Some of the best pep talks I've given have been before boxing matches. There's something about that setting that really brings out the motivator in me. One I remember specifically was when I was in the dressing room with Deontay Wilder before his rematch in the Barclays Center with Bermain Stiverne. One of the keys to delivering an impactful pep talk is being able to read the energy in the room. And my read of the energy at that moment was it was not where it needed to be. Deontay had his whole entourage with him, and there was no focus. Everyone was laughing and talking shit like they were at a party. Deontay had already beaten Stiverne once before, and it was clear to me that everyone had thought the fight was over before it had even begun. But that's a very dangerous way to approach a fight. Yes, Deontay had beaten Stiverne, but the fight had gone the distance. The first time that had happened in Deontay's career. He needed to be locked in on the job in front of him. A lot of fighters have wound up knocked out because they didn't take their opponent seriously enough. I waited until I got Deontay into a corner of the dressing room where there weren't many people around. You're not focused, I told him evenly. I see you hitting the mitts and everything, but you're not in the zone, man. Deontay didn't have to say anything. He knew I was right. Stop bullshitting. This man Stiverne is standing in the way of what you want. For the second time. Are you gonna let him do that? No, I'm not, Deontay replied. Good, so let's make him pay for his mistakes then, I told him, my voice rising. Suddenly, everyone around us realized the energy was changing. The room got quiet. Listen, man, I continued, my voice taking on a menacing quality. You're gonna make him pay for thinking he can step into the ring with you again. You're gonna take this man into the deep waters and then drown him. Now I had Deontay locked in. He went back to hitting the mitts, this time with a purpose. Then I walked him out into the ring while performing Mini-Man. The party was over. Now it was time for business. It didn't take long. Deontay knocked Stiverne down 3 times in the first round before the referee called it. The ref literally had to jump on Deontay's back to get him off Stiverne. It all happened so fast that I didn't have time to make it back from the ring to my seat in the skybox. I know he was able to get to that state because I helped bring him there.
The biggest lie I was told as a kid was, if you're nice to people, they'll be nice back. No, kindness does not guarantee kindness. The world does not move by fairness. It moves by advantage. People smile when they need you and vanish when they don't. They mirror your goodness only when it serves them. I learned that being too kind is like bleeding in front of wolves. The more you give, the more they take, until there's nothing left but your silence. They'll call you a good person while draining the very soul out of you. If your kindness has no boundaries, you are not noble, you are prey. The world respects power, not pity. It kneels before confidence, not compassion. So be kind, but not naive. Help others, but never at the cost of your own peace. Because the truth is, the world doesn't reward kindness, it rewards control. And sometimes, the kindest thing you can do is to stop expecting mercy from wolves.
I never forget when 50 Cent was doing his movie, I did a little research on 50, and 50 said that when he wasn't doing the movie, he was doing the soundtrack. And they said, when do you sleep, 50? Sleep, he said sleep. Sleep is for those people who are broke. I don't sleep. Said I got an opportunity to make a dream become a reality.
I think it's important that people respect you, you know, and I think I'd rather people have respect for me than actually love me, because I've had people who love me do things and then go, I'm sorry.
You know, I had to convince myself that I'm gonna make it, you know, regardless of how people felt at that time. And what it does is it makes you feel like, or it made me feel like, there's going to be points that people are going to mistake my confidence for arrogance, because they don't understand the process I went through and how much I had to believe in myself in order to make these things happen. I feel like you can will yourself into a good space. Things that are meant to happen will. And if you believe in yourself enough, you can help yourself learn. You can inspire, yourself in different ways where you can actually discipline yourself, to the point that you can become good enough.
Learning how to get punched in the face only increased my insensitivity. For a while, it seemed like fear might be an emotion I'd never have to deal with again. It wasn't to be the case, though. Getting shot definitely reawakened that sensation in me. First and foremost, in the weeks that followed the incident, I found myself very afraid of the people who shot me. I knew that they were still out there, not very far away, and eager to finish the job they started. In addition to the emotional anxiety, the physical pain of getting shot also reacquainted me with fear. Not in the moment I got hit. The adrenaline stops you from feeling too much of that, but in the months that will follow. Once the adrenaline wears off and the doctor tells you you're going to make it, you start to acutely feel the effects of bullets ripping through muscle and pulverizing bone. I felt pain everywhere. Where lead went through my thumb or through my cheek. For months, it was like I had headaches throughout my body. A relentless and deep throbbing I didn't know you could feel in your leg or your hand. Every time I had to go to physical therapy and put weight on my leg or break through the scar tissue on my thumb, it hurt like hell. I realized I was scared of going through that process again.
People reveal their true selves through their actions, not their words. It's easy to say the right things and put on a facade, but consistent behavior over time shows someone's true character. I've learned to watch people closely and pay attention to how they act, especially under pressure. This reveals who they really are. Don't be swayed by charming words or superficial gestures. Look for patterns in behavior and trust your instincts. If someone shows you who they are, believe them the first time. Actions speak louder than words, and it's crucial to recognize the signs of loyalty and deceit early on. This awareness can protect you from betrayal and help you build stronger.
The biggest lie I was told as a kid was, if you're nice to people, they'll be nice back. No, kindness does not guarantee kindness. The world does not move by fairness. It moves by advantage. People smile when they need you and vanish when they don't. They mirror your goodness only when it serves them. I learned that being too kind is like bleeding in front of wolves. The more you give, the more they take, until there's nothing left but your silence. They'll call you a good person while draining the very soul out of you. If your kindness has no boundaries, you are not noble, you are prey. The world respects power, not pity. It kneels before confidence, not compassion. So be kind, but not naive. Help others, but never at the cost of your own peace. Because the truth is, the world doesn't reward kindness. It rewards control. And sometimes, the kindest thing you can do is to stop expecting mercy from wolves.
Your goal in every maneuver in life must be ownership. Work in the corner for yourself. When it's yours to lose. You're more motivated, more creative, more alive. The ultimate power in life is to be completely self-reliant, completely yourself.
I was signed to Jam Master Jay at JMJ Records. I was there for like 2 years, and I didn't really see myself going any further from like in that situation. So I pursued the track masters, Columbia, and I got involved through Corey Rooney. Like he's from around my way. He introduced me to him. He made that happen, and now I signed with the track masters. I went up to like Bearsville, Woodstock, New York, and like I was there for like 18 days. I recorded like 36 songs. They look at you and say, damn boy, you're young.
One of the cornerstones of my sustained success is that I don't rush into deals. Even though I've become synonymous with getting paid, I never chase money. I evaluate every new venture based on its long-term potential, not on what the first check I get is going to look like. The reason I do that is I have supreme confidence in my own value and ability. I'm secure that as long as I'm betting on myself, I'm always going to win.
People spend their whole life waiting for something to change. But the truth is, nothing changes until you do. Your future starts the moment you decide to move. Life doesn't just test your strength, it reveals it. Every time you rise after falling, you discover a part of yourself you didn't know was there. Struggle isn't your enemy. It's the teacher nobody wants, but everybody needs. Face it, and you'll find your power. Blame is easy. Growth is hard. But when you choose growth, you take control of a life that used to control you. Comfort feels safe, but it slowly takes pieces of you. Challenge feels rough, but it gives you pieces you never had. Choose the one that builds you. Pressure doesn't break you. It shows you where to get stronger. Lean into it, not away from it. That's how you rise. Every small step you take changes the man you're becoming. Feed your discipline, not your doubt. Your future self is watching.
I think depression is a luxury.
Wow.
Because where I'm from, you can't afford to be depressed. You got to pay the bill, right?
Right.
So you gotta go to work. You gotta get up. You gotta go do what you gotta do. You got people right now that's at work don't feel like being there, but they got responsibilities, so they They feel uncomfortable while they're working, while they're doing what they gotta do. Like when these guys get in a slump and they just decide that they're not gonna do anything, I'm like, where they do that at?
Right.
Even when you're on the street, you got a pack. You just decide not to come outside.
Yeah.
They're gonna beat you up. You're gonna beat to death. Wait till you come out.